Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Al-Muhammadi. I am Muhammad Alif Imran bin Saluddin with matrix number 2312231. Let's start with understanding what success means. So in Western perspective, success is usually linked to visible achievement, which is this include having a good job, earning money, gaining status and achieving personal goals. Success is often measured by what we own and what we achieve in this world. On the other hand, from perspective of Islam, success is known as al-falah. It is not only about the world achievement, but Islam teaches that true success comes from having a strong faith, good character and living according to Allah's guidance. But the most important is the final measure of success is our righteous and our success in the hereafter. So why success is so important for us? So every human being wants happiness and peace in life. We all look for meaning, satisfaction, and sense of purpose. However, without a proper guidance, we may misunderstand what true success really is. So, the aim of this presentation is to explore success from Quranic perspective. We want to understand how faith, good values, and obedience to Allah define true success. Through this, we can learn how to achieving balance, being successful in this world while preparing for success of the hereafter. I will pass for the next presenter.
I will explain the concept of success in the Quran. In Islam, success is called falah. It means having faith, doing good deeds, and achieving success in this world and hereafter, not just wealth or status. The Quran also mentions fawaz, which means the greatest success, entering paradise, and gaining Allah's pleasure. Worldly success is temporary, but success in the hereafter is eternal and real. As stated in the Quran, whoever enters paradise has truly succeeded. Surah Al-Imran, verse 185.
In the Quran, success is described using the terms al-falah and al-fawzan. Al-falah refers to true success, which includes both peace and good character in this world, as well as eternal reward in the hereafter. Al-Fawzan, on the other hand, refers to great and ultimate victory, such as being saved from hellfire and admitted into paradise. The Quran makes it clear that success is not measured by wealth, power, or social status, but rather by faith in Allah, righteous deeds, moral discipline, and obedience. Surah Al-Mu'minun, verses 1 to 11, presents a comprehensive framework of success for believers. It opens with the statement, "Successful indeed are the believers," indicating that true success is rooted in faith and spiritual devotion. The verses outline the qualities of successful believers. They exhibit humility and focus in prayer, demonstrating sincere engagement with Allah. They refrain from idle speech, reflecting self-discipline and mindfulness. They give zakat, emphasizing social responsibility and concern for the community. Additionally, believers guard their chastity, maintain moral integrity, and honor trust and promises, illustrating reliability and ethical conduct. They also maintain regular prayers consistently, highlighting perseverance and devotion. Collectively, these traits form a holistic conception of success in Islam, integrating spiritual, moral, and social dimensions. Success is thus measured not only by worldly achievement, but also by character, ethical conduct, and positive societal impact. Next, we move on to ultimate success and supporting verses. Allah concludes Surah Al-Mu'minun by stating that believers who embody these qualities will inherit paradise, Al-Firdaus, and dwell there eternally. It clearly establishes that the ultimate measure of success in Islam is eternal success in the hereafter, rather than temporary worldly achievement. This understanding is reinforced by other Quranic verse, which is Surah Al-Imran, emphasizes that true success lies in being saved from hellfire and admitted into paradise, redirecting the concept of success from worldly life to the eternal outcome after death. Similarly, Surah Al-Ala highlights that success is achieved through self-purification and remembrance of Allah, underscoring the importance of spiritual discipline and devotion. The Qur'an presents success as a holistic concept grounded in faith, righteous deeds, moral discipline, social responsibility, and obedience to Allah. As demonstrates in Surah Al-Mu'minun, true success is not merely worldly, but internal and deeply spiritual.
Criteria of the success according to Quran is strong faith, which is iman, belief in Allah, His Messenger, and the hereafter. Faith-shaped actions and behavior, foundation of all good deeds. Next is the good morals and ethical behavior. Islam emphasizes honesty, passion, justice, kindness, and good character reflects true faith. Next is the humility in prayer, which is khusyuk. Performing prayer with focus and sincerity, being mindful and submissive to Allah, prayer strengthens spiritual discipline. Next, fulfilling responsibility, which is paying zakat, keeping trust, which is amanah, fulfilling promises, build social justice and trust in society. Next is the success in the hereafter. The Quran emphasizes the hereafter as the final goal. True success is entering paradise, being saved from the hellfire, worldly success is temporary. Next is the avoiding sinful and useful action, which is stay away from the immoral behavior, avoiding meaningless activity, and focusing on beneficial deeds.
The Quran defines success in the way that focuses on spiritual and moral development, not just material achievement. It teaches believers to build a good characteristic, strong faith, and righteous action in daily life. It also promotes a balanced approach between worldly life and the hereafter. Remind us that both are important, but the hereafter should be our main goal. The Quran emphasizes accountability to Allah, where every action will be judged. Therefore, success in Islam is long-term and internal, centered on gaining Allah's pleasure rather than the temporary worldly gains. The Quranic concept of success has a strong impact on human behavior. It encourages self-discipline and good moral by teaching believers to control their desire and action according to Islamic value. It also promotes justice and social responsibility, guiding people to act fairly and care for the well-being of others. This concept helps believers make better daily life choices. Overall, it guides Muslims to live in a meaningful and purposeful life where actions are aligned with faith, responsibility, and accountability to Allah.
Next, we go to the comparison with Quranic and modern success. For the aspect of the Quranic view of success is first, main focus, faith, iman, and obedience to Allah. Second, key value is good character and moral conduct. Third, measurement of the success is Allah's pleasure and righteous deeds. Next, time orientation is eternal reward in the hereafter. Lastly, ultimate goal is paradise and salvation. For the aspect of the modern view of the success is first, main focus, wealth and material achievement. Second, key value is status and recognition. The third measurement of success is career position and income. Next, time orientation is worldly and temporary success. Lastly, ultimate goal is material, comfort and social status.
Despite the differences in their priorities and ultimate goals, there are some striking points of convergence between the Quran's and modern view on success. To begin with, hard work and perseverance. Both approaches emphasize that hard work is necessary for success. In the Quranic approach, for example, believers are encouraged to work hard in their worship, moral practice, and social responsibilities, knowing that the effort is rewarded by Allah. In modern society, success is also dependent on hard work in pursuing education and personal development, thus proving that hard work is highly valued in this regard. Second, responsibility. Both paradigms recognize the relevance of responsibility in achieving success. The Quranic views on success involve doing the right things such as honesty, integrity, and showing care for others, among others. The contemporary views on success involve responsibility, especially as regards job completion and serving society, among others. Third, discipline and consistency. Both paradigms demand success with dedication and diligence. Success in both paradigms is maintained by the Islamic through constant prayer, righteous deed, and righteous character, and by the modern paradigm through routine and diligence in the chosen activity. Finally, action with goals. Both theories agree that success comes from purposeful and directed action. This means that mere action is not enough, but it has to be driven by good values, ethics, and goals. In the Quranic concept, the final goal is pleasing Allah and gaining eternal rewards, whereas in the modern concept, the goals include material success. Although there exist points of difference in terms of priorities and final goals, the Quranic and modern approach share the same ideals of hard work, responsibility, discipline, and goal-oriented effort. This means that success is dependent not only upon the end result but also upon the activities and principles that lead to success, whether in the world or in the hereafter.
Thank you, Sister Aina. So for the next part is why this topic relevant for Muslim. So measuring success not just about material achievement, but we can see from the Quranic perspective as well, success is not measured by wealth and fame. The truly success is achieving the safety in the hereafter and safe from the hellfire and entering paradise. So in Surah Al Imran verse 185 remind us that every soul will taste death. So moving on how we apply these values in the modern world, where success in Islam is not just a concept but it is a lifestyle. I can integrate this into the three main points. The first one, I would say about the education, as highlighted in Surah Al-Alaq. Seeking knowledge is an act of worship. It is not just about getting an A in exam. It is about developing intellectual ability alongside strong moral character. Secondly, in our career, Surah An-Nahl teaches us that a good life is the result of faith and rightness action. Success in the workplace means working ethically and responsibly where our integrity matters than our salary. So in daily life, Surah Al-Hujurat reminds us that Allah does not judge us by our wealth and status, but by our taqwa. Our daily goal is simply to do good and avoid what is forbidden. Last but not least, to conclude this presentation, the Quran completely redefines how we should measure a successful life. While the world often pressures us to focus solely on wealth and status, but true success, which is al-falah, consists of three things: having firm faith, performing good action, and maintaining taqwa. So, Islam teaches us that the best life is one of balance, where we strive for excellence in this world, but redefine success. This way, we gonna gain both in this world and hereafter. So I think that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum.